What's going on, people? It's your boy BSG. I'm just going to flow through this, as I normally do. No script, no anything, because the information that I'm gonna share with you is truly perplexing. It's shocking. It's mind-boggling. Is whatever other ing word that you can come up with. Obviously, if you've been following my channel, you know we've been talking about 100 a lot. And look at what this has done. This has done what literally no other cryptocurrency has done. We've had some dips along the way, as you know, Jeets decide to get out, or people who just can't handle 5x or 10x in their money get out. Which is common for people who don't know how to manage money, right? I mean, you had people back here selling, before it even got going, and still, honestly, truthfully, it still hasn't gotten going. But despite all of that, despite being a relatively unknown project, this is the best performing crypto in crypto, period. Not just meme coin or any other coin. It is the best performing crypto in crypto, right? And so if you've been able to be a part of this, if you listen to any of my advice so far, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, I would highly advise that you continue to hold, because as I'm getting ready to share with you, first of all, this is the Binance Smart Chain side. Only 553 people are actually holding it. There are thousands of people who know about this, but most people are scared and afraid, and it has something to do with what I'm going to share with you. So this is not the time to be looking to cash out. And if you're somebody that's just learning about this for the first time and you're thinking, oh, wow, this has gone up so much, trust me, there is a lot more room to grow. So, but that being said, this has gone up while pretty much everything else has either gone down or not done much. Okay, and I'm just gonna go over some of the most popular cryptos in crypto. You know, the ones where you'll be at the dinner table and cryptocurrency will come up, and all the smart guys or smart gals will, oh, you're not into crypto? Okay, you should get into this. Right, it's going to be one of these 2 or 3 coins that they're going to recommend almost 100% of the time, which is called a clue, right? And I'm going to show you the performance that they've had. Okay, now this is Cardano. So we're in November, almost the end of the year. Let's go back to January, and Cardano was about 29 to 30 cents. Okay, January 2023, 30 cents. And as of today, we're at, as you can see, 33 cents. Okay, now for the year, 10%, that ain't bad. It's not mind-boggling, it's not earth-shattering, but 10% isn't bad. Okay, it's well off their highs, right? You know what I'm saying? But that's something. Okay, and let's take a look at, of course, people got to talk about all the token that's gonna take over the world. It's gonna take over the world. Let me find the right one. Oh, everybody and their mama, all the banks are gonna use XRP, right? That's what they say. And again, XRP has been pumping now the last couple of weeks because they won their case against the SEC. So that's good. But Q, Jed, McCaleb, and friends, they're about to dump all of that because they own all the tokens. But we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about, January. Here we go. They were also around 34 cents, right? And let me see. They got up to 58 cents before, and now we're higher than that. Okay. They actually got up, I don't remember that. It got up to 90. And Jed McCaleb and friends came back and sold. And now we're at 66. We were just at 70. Now we're at 66. Notice every time it goes up, it gets shot down. Like most crypto, but especially when you got literally three guys that hold all the supply. So, right. But, to be fair, let's go back and look at the beginning of the year. If you bought here, hey, 100% now. Hey, now. That is absolutely nothing to sneeze at. That is nothing to sneeze at, okay? Right? So, now, of course, now it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to this. I'm going to show you what 100 has done for just, one person, but really for a lot of people, but one person in particular, right? But while 100 has broken records, okay, there's been some other cryptocurrencies that have gotten a lot more recognition and a lot more praise and so on and so forth. Okay, and I just want to talk about a few of them. The first being Safe Ethereum. Nothing says safe like whenever you put the word safe in a token. Right? I mean, that just reassure you when it says safe? I mean, it's gotta be safe if the word safe is in it, right? Well, here's this token here.
Currently right now at 2.49 million of 24-hour volume, which is freaking insane. We are literally breaking through every resistance, which is a really good sign, right?
On the pre-sale page of Ethereum. And what we can see is they are hosting a fair launch and it starts in only 4 hours. So let's dive deeper into the tokenomics because I saw something very interesting. I saw that the pre-sale is 45%, liquidity 15%, and they also have some tokens allocated for their Phase 3 Uniswap and future SEX listings, and they will burn straight away on launch 28%. Do you see it also? I see no team tokens, no advisor tokens, and no marketing tokens. So this means there is not any tokens that can be dumped on you beside the pre-sale. So that's a great sign and also some kind of a safety.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I lost everything on Ethereum.
They scammed everybody and ran away with the money. Now, how could you have potentially known that there was an issue? Well, you could have potentially known that there was an issue if you look down here and you looked at this Gold Plus security. Now, Gold Plus has become one of the top security firms in DeFi, and they're going to show you what it's all about. You want to look at the Gold Plus security audit before you get involved. We're going to keep you safe, right? Okay, so this is now. After this disaster, this is now, which is the same thing as it was before. If you look at the Gold Plus audit, look, it's all green. Oh, this is awesome. This is great. Everything is wonderful. Right? All green, baby. All green. 2K. Jump shot. Wet. Right? That's what we're looking for. Okay. This is right now. They're still saying that there are no issues. No issue. The team has taken the money. First of all, what was this? This was a pre-sale. Okay. What does pre-sale mean? Pre-sale means You give somebody the money and they'll give you a token at a later date. Okay? Like if that don't sound scary, no, just give me the money now. Give me the money. And then when we feel like coming out with a token, if we feel like coming out with a token, we'll send you the token. That's what a pre-sale is. So you should stay away from pre-sales, period. Right? So, but anyway, they did the pre-sale. I don't know how much they raised. I'll be lying. I know it was a lot of money. Right? So that money goes to them. They don't have to deliver on anything else. Right? So now they give people the token, and when you know it, the token goes up. And people are like, oh, this is great. This is awesome. Oh, yeah. This is what we've been looking for. 5 audits, and every influencer everywhere, on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere was talking about this. I had trouble finding people now because they've deleted all their stuff. Okay? But everybody and their mama was talking about this, and then all of a sudden, bam. Shut down the website, shut down everything, run away with the money. They've taken the millions of dollars that they raised in pre-sale, and the greedy bastards have taken the tokens that they gave to you. Of course, they gave themselves some tokens, and then they sold those tokens. Let's talk about another one. Here's another one. Wall Street memes. Wall Street memes, right? This company marketed like no other meme coin before. Seriously, they marketed like crazy. It was on every website. It was on DexScreener. It was on whatever other site. Any type of crypto blog you saw, YouTubers, all of that. It was all about Wall Street. And I do have a bit of an idea. I don't have the exact numbers, but I have a bit of an idea. This was a pre-sale as well. So again, pre-sale, you give them the money, right? And maybe they'll give you the tokens later. So they raised money for about 2 to 3 months. And I know for a fact that they took in north of $20 million. I want to say it's 25, something like that. $1 million that people foolishly gave, and just say, hey, whenever you guys come out with a token, yeah, it's going to be great. Give us the token when it comes out. Right? And, we'll just see what happens. And what was this built on? Nothing. I could go to the website. I won't, because I'm not trying to give anybody any free advertisement. But all they did was take everybody's memes and put them together. Basically plagiarism. Just took everybody else's pictures and put them together. Seriously. The team always give themselves some tokens, and they'll just dump. And so even though they haven't officially rugged, okay, what is a rug? A rug? Well, you know what? I have to. No, I got to take that back. This used to have a lot more liquidity. Wow. This used to have. So yeah, this is a rug too, essentially. This used to have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, in liquidity, right? That the team put in, and they've now taken that out. So I guess this is a rug now too, and they're now saying, oh, they're gonna do some other stuff and all that. But again, you couldn't have marketed a token more than they did. It was everywhere. Oh, again, hold on. Almost forgot. We got to go down. How could we have possibly known that something could have happened? Well, if maybe perhaps Go Plus Security could have warned us, but again, Go Plus passed Wall Street memes with flying colors. Oh, it's so great. Oh, it's so awesome. Next one. I've talked about this one, guys. You guys know about this one. This is Ben. This is the token that BitBoy Crypto was behind. and said, oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. And you know the story. You know what happened. It went down, still going down, right? And to add insult to injury, just within the past week or so, I think you can see it. I left it up right here. This is actually amazing. Like, this is really, really amazing. It's not enough that, Ben sold, a bunch of tokens, right, that he gave himself, right? But, there have been tokens where people have sold a bunch and, in its decentralized nature, people rally back like it was a little bit here. And Ben was promising he was all. This is when he started doing YouTube again. This is about where I think where he got arrested. So of course it went down, but people were still buying. They're still buying today, if you can believe that, right? But Ben was saying, "Oh, Ben is coming back. It's coming back. It's gonna be awesome." And then somebody, obviously, got to be connected to Ben, or somebody pull all of the money out, which makes trading, that much harder. So there's only 5,000 in liquidity for this because they pulled out over 700,000 worth. This is a rug pull. So he sold a bunch of tokens and took the money out, leaving people high and dry. How could we have known that there was an issue? Well, Go Plus could have potentially warned us that something was up, and as usual, they did not. Okay? So there's three, like I said, of thousands and thousands of examples, right? Of, high profile, highly marketed, right? At one time, you see, this is 6,000 volume today. At one time, this was doing millions and millions in volume every day, right? Millions and millions in volume. All of these, Ethereum, millions in volume every day. Where has all the volume gone, right? Where has it gone, right? So while these things are rugged, here's little old 100 just doing his thing. Not super high volume, because real people are trading. I won't get into it right now, but the reason why these volumes have dropped so much is because they were never real people. These hundreds of thousands and millions that were being traded it was being done by bots, not real people. All while all of these rugs are happening, here's 100 just chugging along, right? Just doing his thing, just continuing to grow, right? 10x, 100x, right? Even 1,000x. If I can pull this up, just the power. Here's CoinTurk News. It's a Turkish newspaper, and they did a little story on 100. I invite you to check it out. But here's what I want to show you. This is the power of 100. Somebody humbly bought $10 worth of 100 on May 12th. Okay, just $10. And what did they do? They bought 65 million tokens, and they pretty much sat on it. And just a few days ago, they regrettably sold all of their tokens. But look at the amount that they sold for. 100 helped them turn $10 into almost $10,000. This is the power of 100. This is what has been done and still can be done. You are not late. You are still early. Now, here's the funny part. Okay, this is a tremendous sale. $10 into $10,000 in less than 6 months. This is incredible, but you want to know what's crazy? The price is higher than after this person. So they should have held more. And I'm telling you, it was possible. It was totally possible for this person to be able to turn $10 into not only 100,000 but a million. I believe this position is going to be worth $1,000,000 one day, but they sold it early, just like Bitcoin and others. They sold it early, but hey, you don't know what this person's situation was. They could have been from somewhere where they don't have a lot of money or anything. This is tremendous, but I want you to pay attention to this, because as you can see, this person sold, and as this article lays out, all the interesting things about 100, that there is a 100-hour cooldown. Well, despite 100 growing, despite people making 5 times their money, 10 times their money, 100 times their money, and in that case, almost 1,000 times their money, by doing what? By just being patient. Here's old Go Plus. Now, all of a sudden, well, would you look at this? Now, Go Plus, or I shouldn't say now, because it's really been the whole time, saying, oh, you shouldn't trust these guys. Oh, you should watch out for these guys. Not the stuff that rugged you, not the stuff that made millions of dollars on the front end without delivering any product, not the influencers that stole money. No, these are fine. No, let's attack the guys who have been growing the most. Let's attack the number one growing, the fastest growing crypto in all of crypto, by putting these blasphemous, erroneous things that are not real. Okay, like for example, them saying a honeypot. Do you guys know what a honeypot means? A honeypot is a token that you can buy but you can't sell. So basically, the creators create a token that you can buy, and they just take your money. Well, clearly, as you can see here, right, a lot of people have been selling foolishly, but they're able to. And as I just showed you, here's obviously somebody that, so you would think that would be the end of them labeling 100 coin a honeypot, but no. They continue to try to warn the community about the fastest growing, best performing crypto in all of crypto. And I wish I could say that they're the only ones, that they're the only ones who are scamming the community. They're the only ones, right? And nobody knows the answer why they're doing this. Nobody knows. But all we know is when we needed a warning, Go Plus wasn't there. When we needed to be warned, when there was millions of dollars moving, 100 has never had $1,000,000 trading day, never had 100,000 trading day, never. It's still small. It's still tiny, which is how you know it's still early, right? But yet on these projects that where millions were being moved, there's no warning. There's no nothing. Okay? Influencers rugging. There's no warning. Right? So like I said, I wish I could say that they were the only ones, but they're not. Wouldn't you know it? One of the places where you can buy 100 coin, Pancakeswap, has, again, for months, this is not new, guys, for months, oh, it's high risk. Oh, this address contains high risk factors that are possible to lead to partial loss of funds. Okay, like this is like one of the first things that people see, right? And when you tell your friends about 100 or whatever, you have to reassure them, no, this is made up. No, this is, just ignore that. And some of them don't listen and they miss out. Okay. Well, Again, let me just show you the hypocrisy. Okay, this is Pancakeswap. The native token for Pancakeswap is cake. Okay, so now let me show you Pancakeswap at the beginning of 2023 was $3.19, and it had gone up to $4.72. But to be honest with you guys, I'm doing this injustice. I'm doing an injustice because that's not the whole story. To get the whole story, you have to go back. Back. Come on, how far do we have to go back? There we go. Come on back. Come on. Yeah, let's get up there, baby. Come on, let's get up there. Okay. I'll stop here just to be fair. It was higher than this. But if you go back just a little bit, this used to be $25. And just as of literally last week, it was $1.20. It's only been because of some news recently that this has gone up. Okay, like I said, look at this. November 2nd, some news came out, and it's gone up a bit. This was beat down, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of people lost money with this. A lot of people, right? People have something to say about 100 coin with the 100-hour thing where you can't buy and sell. Pancakeswap literally designed their whole thing to where you couldn't touch your tokens for like over a year. And they made it kind of scammy in that if you hit the wrong button, it will actually reset you for like another 3 months or 6 months or something. So like totally accidentally, if you hit the wrong button, it would go down. And you would think that in doing so, since people didn't have access to their tokens, you would think that something like that would go up. What most people don't understand is while people had their tokens locked up, and I was one of those people, while we had our tokens locked up, in the background, the entire Pancakeswap team was changing. Like actually changing people. Like the people who used to work on Pancakeswap way back here are no longer the people that worked on Pancakeswap. But at no time was there any announcement that says the old people that used to work on it, the ones that made it go up in the first place, they're not working for us no more. At no time was that said. At no time was it said that it's an entirely new team. And what they did was got people to lock up their tokens long term. And since the early investors, the early team, and current team and everything else, how they survived the bear market is they have been selling tokens every single day while everybody else had their tokens locked up. Now, I want you to take a look at this. We're going to change now from 100 to cake. Where is the warning? Where is the warning? Where is, first of all, why we, what is this? Why we still got the logo? No, we can't have, yeah, thank y'all. Y'all get y'all logo. Leave the 100 logo alone. Where's the warning? Okay. Where's the, hey, we're selling tokens in the background. Hey, we changed the team. Hey, we're making decisions, right? They used to have these votes where people would vote and you could decide, right, the direction of the company. We're going to vote, right? It's crypto. It's decentralized. Everybody gets a vote. Yeah, everybody It's democracy. Stand up for your right? So when the votes started going a different way that they wanted to go, what do you think they did? They changed the way that the votes were counted. So you had legitimate tokens that you bought with your own money. They got their tokens for free. I would like to see receipts of the Pancakeswap team buying their token. I'd like to see receipts. Because why buy when you can just give yourself free tokens? And then make the vote set up where the people who have the most tokens get to make the decisions. The ones that actually bought, people like me, with their own money, they reduced the value of our vote because we didn't want to go in this direction. They reduced the value of our vote and made the value of their vote worth, literally, not joking, 10 times more than what it used to be. So basically, our voice was silenced. And if you look here, there's no issues, no warning, no nothing. In fact, I don't know if this is still the case, but at one time they had Bitcoin as a medium risk. Oh, okay, they've done away with that nonsense. Yeah, Bitcoin used to be a medium risk, and Cake is no risk, not even low risk, no risk whatsoever. The last time multiple entities vehemently were against somebody, it was Bitcoin. It was Bitcoin. Yes. Right? Even now, I just looked at this today. You have powerful people calling Bitcoin rat poison. It's rat poison. Let's go get the real Bitcoin here. Rat poison. Warren Buffett and his friends attacking Bitcoin. You had PayPal attacking Bitcoin. The whole time PayPal was accumulating Bitcoin. The whole time they were accumulating. And yet, publicly, they're calling it trash. Oh, this is never going to work. So on and so forth. Okay. If we were pricing 100 in terms of Bitcoin, then it would be 50 cents. So buying 100 today is like buying Bitcoin, to be fair, at about 79 cents. 79 cents. And this whole time it's being attacked by the government, by people, by smart people, by the banks, by everybody. And I'm sure if you look up even today, you'll find some Bitcoin haters. But their voice is getting less and less. The things they say, the hateful things that they say, are starting to mean less and less. Why? Because the people have determined what the value is. While Warren Buffett and others have called it rat poison, many countries have adopted it as their currency, and it has stabilized their country. It has stabilized Venezuela for those who are using it. It is stabilizing El Salvador. It is helping those in Nigeria who are using Bitcoin the way that Bitcoin was intended every single day. Nobody is using crypto the way it's supposed to be more than Nigeria. They're really using it every day. Why? Because their currency is trash. Literal trash. And they can't depend on their government. They'll go to a bank one day and the bank won't even be open. They'll go to the ATM, won't even be able to pull out money. Bitcoin fixed that for them. So while everybody was saying, oh, don't buy, people were like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to get involved. And those people back here, the toughest people, the most hard-headed people, if you held, benefited the most. And as I said, looking at the 100 price, 100 is at 16 million market cap. Bitcoin at 16 million market cap was about 79 cents. Not even $1. Hello? For those of you who are foolishly saying, oh man, I missed that, man. I mean, I wish I could have got in that. You're only saying that because you're referencing the time that somebody told you about it and you didn't act. That's what's happening. You're referencing that time where you know, back here when I was telling you about it. And so you like, oh, well, since I made a foolish decision not to get in back here where I'm just not going to get in. You're not thinking about the fact that there's still only 553 people on the BSC side and less on the Ethereum side. And that, you know, if this gets to even 20,000 people, that this price is going to be something that you can't fathom. We're not even talking about Bitcoin level yet. If this becomes like a safe method of payment, why? Because, you know, people are scammy, right? And so if you pay them real money, they can run off with your money. Even if you pay them Bitcoin, right? People could run off with your Bitcoin. You give somebody Bitcoin right now, they can spend it in 5 seconds. With 100, everybody has to wait. So I don't know anything about this. I'm not saying this is part of the development or anything. I don't know. But I'm just saying, what if 100 becomes the thing to use for when you want to pay somebody, but you don't want to pay them right away? You can have proof that you paid them. You can actually send the money, but they won't get paid for days. So they have to do the work that they agreed on. You have paid them, but they got to do the work. 100 is the only cryptocurrency that you could do that with. And what if the team developed something? Again, I'm talking completely 100,000% out of my neck right now, guys. I don't know anything about this. But what if they develop something where if that person didn't do what they say they could do, that you could stop the payment? Right now, this is the only cryptocurrency in the world that, you know, something like that could potentially be done because of the 100 hours. Now, just keeping it real, right now, the devs are the only ones that can stop stuff. They're the only ones that can stop stuff. So I don't know how that would work. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know. But the technology exists. The core of it is there. Even as it is right now. You can pay somebody and they not get paid. You can give somebody, how many times have you given somebody or you know, you were supposed to give somebody a birthday present and you forgot? I know that's happened to me a lot. Right? So what if you thinking about it and you like, oh yeah, such and such birthday is coming up. Their birthday is coming up. Let me do this now. Let me send them some 100 now. And that way, on their birthday, they'll be able to spend it. 100 is the only crypto that, do you understand? Like, these are just little small things that could be done. But ain't nobody thinking about that right now because it's too small. And while it's small, people are attacking. Why? Because they're afraid. Why? Because they're being exposed about their schemes and their scams. Right? So, again, if you want to continue to think that you're late, go ahead and continue to think that. Okay? And don't be deterred by these people who are foolishly selling, because as you've seen, every time it comes back up, like this isn't even dip, this is just hovering. Right? Every time I do a video, seems like it's much higher. I think the last time I did the video, we were like right here. Right? So this is what has happened like in the last couple weeks. Okay? So don't miss this opportunity. Don't be deterred by haters, by labels, by, all of this nonsense, because for whatever reason, they just want to hate on 100. But just like Bitcoin, maybe it's a reason that they're hating. Maybe it's because they know that 100 could change the whole game. It's your boy BSG. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video.